What's up, YouTube? Sir Hunt's Reviews. I'm Mark, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about, guess what? 5 ways Ramsay Bolton will die. These are, I'll go ahead and throw this new warning I have for you guys up. It's called a crockpot warning. You can go ahead and read it. 3, 2. Alright, so basically, what I'm going to be doing is talking about 5 different ways that Ramsay Bolton will die. Season 6. These are just predictions. You take it with a grain of salt, but I think they are pretty interesting nonetheless. And the last one is my favorite. The first one is well, they're all my favorite. Let's be honest. We want this fucker to die. So getting started off, we'll say number 1 is going to be pretty obvious. Now that I think since I made a point to say it on YouTube, I think a lot of people. I think my theory was catching on. Is basically that Small John Umber is actually, since he never technically bend the knee or pledge fealty, if you would. I mean, he did say, yeah, I promise you I won't betray you or whatever, but he never kneeled, you know what I mean? And that being said, Shaggy Dog's head was really small in comparison. Like, I know it had been decapitated from his body and probably, with the meat hook drug into it, it's probably lost a lot of its volume because there's no blood circulating in it. But when you look at it, that head compared to Ghost's head, not the same size at all. So my opinion, like, I'll stick with it. Same with my initial live reaction 10 minutes after the show aired, was that is some random fucking wolf's head, and that Small John is going to betray him. So with that being said, maybe Small John himself would kill Ramsay, or maybe Osha. I don't know if I could see Rickon doing that, but Osha definitely would. Second way, this is probably my second favorite as well. Jon Snow kills him by beating him to death right after the Battle of the Six Armies. Basically, if you go by the plot leak, Jon Snow chases Ramsay Bolton through the streets of Winterfell and just basically beats the shit out of him until there's like no life left. And I could totally see Jon doing that now, since he's not immune to killing little kids. I mean, we all know fucking Ollie deserved to die, but just saying. Third way is going to be if Theon returns with Yara and decides to seek vengeance. This being if Theon wins the King's Moot that Yara will ultimately try to have him play a part in, since we all know that a woman will most likely not sit the Staltstone chair. They could basically take a small force of troops and go ransack Winterfell. I can also see this because maybe he would try to make a new alliance with the Starks, and in doing so, they clear him and Yara anyway. I know, like, fucking Balon and Euron would never have parts of this. Balon's dead, but Euron would never have parts of this. But basically, they would forge a new alliance with the Starks, and they would help them in attacking Winterfell, and it would forge an alliance in the process. But also, if Euron does win the King's Moot and he sends Theon and Yara on missions, he may send Yara to Meereen, which is how she could be making out with the Dusky Woman, or Volantis, excuse me. Or he could send Theon to Winterfell to kind of like avenge the Greyjoy name. I don't know. Fourth way is going to be Rickon and Shaggy Dog, assuming that Shaggy Dog isn't really dead. And at the right moment, if Rickon doesn't die, Shaggy Dog just bites the shit out of his neck. I don't know, it'd be fucking awesome. And then my last and most favorite way is death by Sansa. Well, really death by Brienne, but death by Sansa. Basically, Sansa is right there after the troops take back the city. She intentionally tells them, hey, hold Ramsay's punk ass captive. Maybe Theon shows up with a knife, they cut off his dick, and then she just, I don't know. It would be awesome to see Sansa have a big-handed killing fucking Ramsay Bolton. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. I want to thank you all for watching. I know this has been a super quick video, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you slap a like and let me know what you think down in that comment section.